everybody talking about this Diddy thing. I gotta get in on it myself. I mean, it's Diddy. Everybody know about Diddy. Everybody know what he into, what he done did. You know, the funny part is the thousand bottles of oil. Like, why do you need all of that? 1,000 bottles of oil. But did y'all know that like maybe like 1 out of 5 celebrities actually gets arrested? Like, that's crazy that at least 20% of the celebrities get arrested. That's like part of like the ritual of like getting in the industry is getting arrested. You go through the ranks, make some money, get arrested, come home, go through it again, get arrested, come home, go through it again. So some people just really got a cycle of stuff that they be doing and be going through. But like, you know, it's crazy because when we look at Diddy was one of the guys in the industry that everybody looked up to, kind of like, Diddy came along with Bad Boy and made it happen. Diddy kind of like made it where, being flossy and flashy. Let's say maybe it was Mace. Maybe it was Mace actually giving Diddy the swag and the lyrics and all that. Mace was writing all of the songs. So we all know that if you're a fan of hip hop or you're just a follower or supporter of hip hop. So we know what Diddy did, but the reality is like it's crazy because these celebrity legal issues that he's going through right now is crazy that he might spend years in jail. And the reality is, I think that is more or less Diddy. It's the rugging of the people that was at the parties. It's the drugging of them. It's the spiking the drinks. It's the giving them substances to take, and I guess coercing them to be involved in things that embarrass them later. I think that's the main thing. It's not really less the freak offs, because people done been part of freak offs. Not everybody, but a lot of people has been part of freak offs. Even myself, right? People that I know. It's just like sometimes that's how men are. But it's not like you looking at the other man wanting to do something with him. I mean, that's what they're saying Diddy was doing. So at the end of the day, I understand the freak offs. That's not the problem. The problem is really, from my opinion, is more or less the drugging of people. Again, the illicit drugs and the hard things that he had at the house. Pause. That that he was holding on to at his crib. So I don't think that is really a problem that he was being an adult. Diddy and the people that was around him was just being adults. It's not like they were actually doing. Now here's the thing. I wasn't there. None of the people that have an opinion today, the stuff that we're all saying, we were not there. So we don't know what was really happening. We don't know what was really going on. We wasn't there behind the scenes. Now, most of us have an opinion. And those that was a part of those circles, those that ran in the circle with Diddy and Jay-Z and whoever else that people want to bring into this particular problem or these issues, those people know that this stuff was going on, as far as I'm concerned, especially over the last 25, 30 years. If me and you are super cool as homies and we party together, we hang out, we get a bunch of money together, we millionaires together, we eat, and we kind of came up in the industry, there's going to be some secrets and stuff that other people don't know that me and you probably involved with, that we done did, that we done, behind closed doors. Not necessarily nothing too freaky and crazy, but you know what I'm saying? Like, more or less, it's going to be some secrets that me and you probably could go to the grave with that nobody else needs to know about. That if somebody else found out about it, is because you're talking, or somebody know that was there that know that this was going on. So the reality is, I think that Diddy is in a super jam. He in a super jam. He in one of them jams that you can't back out of. Because when the feds come, they're coming fully loaded. And they're coming with a loaded clip. And they kind of like know why they coming to get you. They're not going to just come get you and play with you. They probably going to hold Diddy for like 2 years. They're going to give him probably like 2 years of like hold time. Probably give him a long, probation. If he don't go to jail for 10, 20, 30 years, because really they have to have more evidence. I mean, they probably have a lot of evidence that he had at the house. Imagine the house raids. They hit like three of his houses. Just imagine, can he survive behind the bars? Is like, maybe, who knows? Nobody can really say like Diddy is gonna, get raped by, sexually abused when he go to jail. That may not even be the situation. They may actually like him. Like, he may go to jail, actually be the king in jail. I mean, he got a plenty of paper. So they can't take the money because it's not his actions, has nothing to do with the business transactions. So him having a lot of money, he gonna be a rich prisoner. So his books are gonna be loaded. Diddy gonna have a bunch of money. So it's not gonna be a problem if he not gonna go. They're not gonna probably put him in no regular like holding space like this Diddy we talking about here. He probably gonna be in a high-end Fed joint, a resort type of jail where millionaires go on his level, executives on his level. Now, they put Weinstein, they put Ghislaine Maxwell, which was Epstein's cohort in his case. They put her in a federal prison in New York, so they might do the same thing. But so Diddy is a different type of money. Diddy represents a different type of thing. So that, like the 1,000 bottles of oil, the 1,000 bottles of baby oil, that was to embarrass Diddy. They raided the house and okay, y'all found other stuff as well as 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Why did y'all have to tell us that? Why did y'all actually, as the news, the mass media platforms, why did y'all have to say that he had 1,000 bottles of oil? That's just to play Diddy. That's just to make him look like a super freak type dude, super freaked out. Because a lot of us just have opinions. If we wasn't there, you wasn't there, then you don't really know. But there were rumblings and rumors through the industry. So now the thing is, can Diddy survive behind bars? He probably can. Who knows? Like, the reality is his fate gonna come to where it's big stakes involved. It's big stakes involved. Who's next? Who can be? What happened? Who's part of it? I think most of us are waiting for the list of people that's going to come out. You know what I mean? Most of us are waiting for that list that Diddy, that was at the Diddy parties, that was there 4 a.m. when the freak offs was about to happen. That was there when all of this stuff was going on. I think most of us, as the general public, we're waiting for the list to come out. We want to know who was with Diddy. We want to know who was partying with this guy. We don't want to know nothing else. We don't care about nothing else at this point. What his son's going through, what the kids going to do. We want to know who was partying with Diddy. Because all of us in America, we all with the BS. We with the bullshit. We want all of the foolishness. That's just how Americans are. Americans is. We want the foolishness. We want to know what's going on. So the reality is, all that other stuff that people be talking about, Diddy, we want to know what's going to happen with Diddy, especially if you're part of hip hop, grew up watching Diddy, Biggie, the West Coast beef, Snoop, everybody, all of that, Tupac, the whole 9 going on. Man, Diddy, one of those guys who been getting money for years, but none of us ever knew he was doing this stuff. French Montana, Mace, we remember Mace coming out years ago and really like putting some information out there, but Mace was talking more about him getting jerked around by Diddy, not necessarily him getting touched or sexually abused by Diddy. You dig what I'm saying? So the reality is Mace was putting out his point of view. Mark Curry, Craig Mack, everybody had their disagreements. The singing groups, the groups, the girl groups, and all of this different stuff that he had going on coming from Bad Boy. The reality is, a lot of people expressed their hatred or their ill feelings towards Diddy business practices, but none of them really revealed any of this stuff until Cassie came along and really put it out there that Diddy was on this type of time. You know, so it's crazy. Can he survive behind bars? He probably can. Who knows? Like, that's just up to Diddy to survive behind the bars. We can only have an opinion. We can only be the ones to say what can happen, what can possibly happen. I think all of us are probably expecting him to get some jail time. I mean, if he did all those things and drugging people and all that, you deserve jail time. You can't let just Bill Cosby, Weinstein, all these other people. You know, you're not exempt from that type of level of incarceration. So if he did do something, he deserved to get locked up. If he's involved with all of the stuff that they got him on and they found him guilty, he deserves to be booked. That's just is what it is, and it is what it is. So, you know, the reality is that Diddy definitely is in a bad position. He in a bad place right now. What do y'all think about it? I know everybody got their opinion. If you watch this video, let me know what you think. Subscribe, comment, do all of that. Like the video, share it out. Let me know what y'all think. Put your comments down below. I'll see y'all soon. All right.